Look at nature. Let me share with some people because I know they not letting people know I'm on here. Of course. Let's see who they let join, y'all. You know it's getting real. Hey, peace, power, and protection. How you doing, Empress? Hey. Let's see, did it let me wave? Let's see who they let on today. Is that Nakia? Hey, how are you? Can't tell. Can't hardly see my screen. How you guys doing today though? Peace, power, and protection. It's a lovely day to be outside. I'm under a tree. See? Greetings, greetings, goddesses. Greetings, greetings. You know, it's just a good day to take in good and positive energy. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Stedman? It's a good day. You understand? Like today is a good day. You know, I was looking at some sun weather, you guys, and that's the reason why I came on here, because I knew that it was gonna happen around this time, but I was waiting for the signal. And so the signal is, you all know how like at night we've been getting up and everything like that, or been feeling like, you understand, something's going on and stuff, and we've been having like really heavy ascension symptoms and stuff, right? And so I was thinking to myself, I'm like, bruh, we getting heavy DNA upgrades. I'm like, this got to be the black sun. It's got to be the black sun. Because, you know, at night, like when you look up in the air, it look like it's a extra light source or something in the sky. You understand? And we done been ascending at a rapid rate. We done start seeing plasma beings and stuff like that. You understand? And I mean, I done been going through a heavy ascension, like a heavy ascension. You understand? Like I be in the bed sometimes, you understand? The nausea hit me, you understand what I'm saying? Then I was having like the psychic attacks and stuff. And so the signal that I'm talking about, y'all, was I was watching World News Report. And so, y'all, we got a CME on the dark side of the sun, pretty much. They calling it what, an intergalactic wave or something, some type of, they saying it's a phenomenon, because basically we got a CME from the other side on what they call the dark side of the planet or whatever, that hit the earth or whatever, that wasn't predicted by Noah or nobody. You understand what I'm saying? Because they had to just go on and admit that it wasn't the other sun, that they telling you the sun, because we now are getting coronal mass ejections on the dark side of the planet. So I'm like, nigga, it's the black sun is back, bruh. It is up. Man, when I saw that, I was like, bruh, the clock ticking. It's ticking. It's ticking. It made perfect sense, because I saw in the article, right, that they were saying that over in Britain, they getting ready to start trying to dim the sun. And I'm like, that's some bullshit, because they done already been chemtrailing and trying to dim the sun. And that shit that Bill Gates and all of them was trying to do with the chemicals in the air, that's been poisoning the air and poisoning them and some of us. You understand what I'm saying? People have been having respiratory symptoms and getting sick from this shit that they putting in the air. But they trying to say now that they getting ready to invest like 11 billion or something over in the UK. And I was like, bruh, they already doing that. They already done been chemtrailing all over the world. I'm like, so what is they getting ready to do? And then that's when it hit me, because I was like, I told people, I said, they getting ready to try to fuck with our genes again, because we getting ready to get an upgrade. And so now I'm realizing what it is, because when the plasma energy first come to the planet, y'all, for real, it hit the UK and all of them up there first. You understand what I'm saying? Because they got some ancient temples and shit up there, y'all. I'm just telling y'all how it's going to go. And it hits up there first, yo. And it's literally killing them up there, y'all. It's literally taking their fertility and stuff. They can't take that energy. So what they're going to try to do is to dampen it. They're going to try to dampen us, y'all, by poisoning us, y'all. You can't stop that radiation from coming to the earth, because we the beings that's radiating it, is what I'm trying to tell you. So basically what they spraying this shit up in the air to do is to try to fuck up your metabolism so the earth don't heat up, so that cosmic energy doesn't come to the earth, motherfucker, because we the ones that's causing that cosmic radiation to come to the earth. So I was like, yo, it's a beautiful day to be outside, bruh, because being out here at different times of the day, you literally absorbing this radiation. You understand? You helping your body get acclimated. But not only that, you getting in tune and harmonizing with the frequency of the earth and with nature and with your surroundings, which is going to be very important, because the earth is like, the earth is intelligence, you guys. The earth has intelligence. The earth knows her children. The earth knows how to protect you. But you got to realize where you come from and go and harmonize with that. Peace, family. Yeah, why they been spraying like crazy, family. Do you hear them right now? Look, hold on. Let me flip my camera. Can my camera flip? Look at the sky. Now, y'all know right over me. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all. Because you know right over me, they can't never do it. They can't never do it right over me. I bust clouds for fun. You see how they trying to do it over me, but you see the sun right there? And you see all of that over there? I'm out here busting clouds right now. Literally, as we speak, I'm doing it and sitting under the tree. Because the tree, what you all have to understand and understand, is you got to stop thinking about yourself as a human being and start thinking about yourself as a plasma being, and start believing and entering and understanding that you can control nature. Hey, y'all, you can control nature. So I'm sitting here and I'm up under this tree right here. This tree is plasma energy. This tree has an auric field, okay? I have an auric field. This tree has RNA in it. I have RNA in me, okay? When I speak, RNA is released from my mouth, believe it or not. That's part of your auric field that they always talking about. You release proteins, you shed proteins. They always talk about it. They talk about viral shedding and all of that type of stuff. That's proteins, you guys. That's RNA. That's codes. That's how the earth reads us. That's part of your auric field. They don't explain it to you right. So I am, so you can enter and understand how you harmonizing with the earth and what you doing with your auric field, because it is energy. So I'm pulling energy from the earth. I'm sitting here in this chair, which actually this is a bad position. I should be standing. But when you want to harmonize with the earth, for real, You would take off your shoes. You would get to an area where there's dirt. You need dirt. You understand what I'm saying? Not really the grass. You understand? But if it's grass and you can't do nothing but the grass, do that. At least that's something. You understand? Because even grass got got energy in it, got plasma in it, okay? And so everything out here is radiating protons right now. Photon energy, it's pulling energy from the sun, converting that into oxygen. I'm breathing in the oxygen. I'm breathing out carbon dioxide and codes. The tree read in my carbon from the oxygen, because the oxygen ain't what it's trying to read. It's reading my carbon. And then it change codes and give codes to the earth. That's what they not telling you. It's not like it's an unequal exchange. I'm breathing in what they're telling you is waste from the tree, but that's not waste. It's got codes on it, and it's got protons. Oxygen plus a proton, once it comes out, is charged particles that I'm breathing in right now. Those charged particles are healing me because they're going through my body and they're increasing my metabolism and reading my systems and stuff like that, and donating charged protons from this tree that's been out here pulling in cosmic radiation from the sun and converting it into energy. You a different type of being. This is what I'm telling you. This is why they don't want you in nature, because nature literally will heal you. And this is how you also communicate with the earth. So I'm communicating with the earth. You can hear birds out here chirping, everything. Now that I'm really talking, you understand, because the birds can even read my frequency right now, my codes. Birds begin to chirp when everything is calm. Birds actually chirping actually affects my nervous system too. It calms me down and it helps me better absorb the cosmic energy from the sun. It puts my body into a relaxed state. So then I'm helping my hormones right now. I'm helping my body adjust. And that's why I'm not going to be out here having the arrhythmias or a damn stroke or something this summer, because I'm going to be acclimated to what's coming. And that's all I'm trying to tell y'all. And that's all you really got to do. And that's how you get your peace of mind too. You understand? Like, you just take a break and you get intelligence. When you sit, you understand, they used to have that little thing that had Isaac Newton sitting under the tree with an apple in his hand. People just didn't enter and understand how deep that picture is. Because sitting up under a tree, the apple is really your pineal. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you get thought. Thought can come from this tree right here, because trees hold intelligence. Intelligence comes from the sun. So anything that can absorb the sun can absorb intelligence. And that's all it is, y'all. You just harmonizing with your area. You harmonizing with nature. And once you do that, nature will take care of you. You'll be able to feel something before it's coming. You'll be able to feel the change in the atmosphere around you, the change in your house or your home. You understand what I'm saying? But you got to give yourself time to not be disturbed and to really feel shit out. And you'll be amazed at the stuff you'll see just by sitting and being quiet and just observing stuff. You'll learn so much about your neighbors, everything, just by not doing, not just neighbors, but everything or anything, just by observation. Observation is a powerful tool, but a lot of people never learn how to just be quiet and look. So that's all I had about the sun. You understand what I'm saying? And it being a good time to be alive, you guys. Another thing that's coming that I saw is, and I already had foreshadowed this, and we already done been talking about this, is that because of the tariffs, they saying that the shelves is getting ready to be empty, so people needed to be stocked up. Like I told y'all, you understand what I'm saying? Look, it's getting ready to be, you understand, some shit finna come off of them shelves and stuff. Some medication shortages is getting ready to take place, y'all. I'm in the quality industry. I'm telling y'all right now, it's finna be a big hit. But at the end of the day, what needs to happen? This stuff gotta shut down, right? So you need to be stocking up on medications that you can't find alternatives for. And I'm talking about right now. Like, if you don't do this in the next week to probably two, it's going to be too late. Because really right now it's too late. Because I done been talking about this since 2020 to people. Since 2020. And now it's here. So medicines that you don't have herbs and stuff to replace, that you're dependent on, or have family members that's physically dependent on, because a lot of medications you can't just up and replace with herbal medicine. It will cause the body to go into shock. So if you own one of them medications, like heart medication stuff or arrhythmia stuff like that, please stock up on that medication. Do whatever you got to do to get that. That's probably going to be more important than food, because your body done became dependent on a drug, you understand. And until you could get to either a state where you could use something to replace that or something, the only thing that's gonna make your heart beat and not have an arrhythmia is that type of drug. Like them, the type of medications that I'm talking about, blood thinner, stuff like that, the real heavy shit where they done went in and fucked up your metabolism and your receptors and shit like that, and it takes a while for your blood to renew, right? It takes a while though, you understand. That's not an easy detox. Yeah, it's not an easy detox though, y'all. Like it could really kill some people, you understand, because they got receptors, they got extra receptors, and then they down regulated some of the receptors that they need on the outside of their cell in order for their hormones to work, you understand. They basically done replaced chemicals that would be naturally produced in their body with an outside chemical from a pharmaceutical drug, and that did something to their body, either caused some receptors to upregulate or downregulate with some of these medications. And because of that, if you got extra receptors entering overstand, that's a bad thing if you ain't got the medication to go into them, because something else might go into them and cause a different type of reaction. And it's the same if it's the opposite. If you down regulated receptors and stuff, then you not producing a natural chemical no more, and so your body depending on that outside chemical now. And if you don't have it, you ain't gonna have the chemical in your body, you understand what I'm saying? And then you in trouble. You know where I'm going with this? So either way it go, when you get locked up in the pharmacopoeia, that's some of them heavy duty drugs. Some of them you got to detox, right, and work your way off of them. But I'm not telling nobody cold turkey. So that's why I'm throwing it out here, because somebody finna be forced to do it cold turkey. And that's gonna take some people from here, y'all. I promise you I'm not playing. I already done seen it happen. I know some people gonna go because of that. Another thing that I saw and done start happening is with these layoffs. I put the post in the thing, tribe. I done told people, and I mean this, man. Detach, bro. Detach. Do not let the idea of losing a job or financial insecurity stress you out to the point that you kill yourself or you die from a heart attack. It was a lady, y'all, in February, and I know it's more cases of this. It's just starting to come out. Federal worker, worked 25 years of her life, black lady. She already looked like, and God rest her, she already looked like she might have had other health disparities, because she was overweight, you understand? Had worked for the Social Security 25 years. She had 5 years left. The lady went to the work site and died at the work site, y'all. She died at the work site because they said that she was stressed about the uncertainty of losing her job and not knowing what the future had. She went to her desk and went to sleep and never woke up, y'all. Listen, y'all. It ain't never, ever gonna be that serious. Because as long as the Great Mother give you breath, it's always another day. Material will come into your life and material is going to go from your life. That is the way energy works. That's fine. But you is the same soul through that. That's what people need to start remembering. You the same soul through that. Ain't nothing changed about you. You still got your life, health, and strength. She could have lost that job. That might have been the best thing that ever happened to her life. You understand that she let herself worry herself to death. She could have got, you understand, that little layoff package that they was giving people, and then the Great Mother gave her another job. Or maybe she didn't need a job no more. She could have hit the lottery. Some money could have just dropped out of nowhere. I'm telling you, that's how it worked. We in a time, y'all, where the energy that you put out is the energy that you receive. If you, oh, I done start moving my hand. My bad, y'all. When I move, like, yeah. Oh, okay. I got excited. You saw I went to windmill, and it'll do it again if I keep on. Okay. So anyway, what I was saying though is, it's you though. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't know it's karma. And when I say karma, some people don't believe in karma. So let's just say the energy you put out is what you receive. What your thoughts can manifest right now can be good or it can be bad. You understand? Psychosomatic. I think that woman worried herself to death. You understand? You can't do that. You understand what I'm saying? You are the God. You are the generator, the operator, and the destroyer of all of your thoughts. You understand what I'm saying? Real nigga shit. And you got control over your life at the end of the day. Don't never let no corporation, no government, or nobody have so much control over your mind that you think because they done laid you off your job that you ain't got no self-worth and that you ain't worth nothing. That job needed you. You didn't need that job. They done been using your energy. They done been robbing you. If anything, you should be mad. You understand? Because after they done worked the hell out you, they trying to skip out, you understand, on giving you what you owe as a person. Ashe? Man, it ain't never over for you, bruh. It ain't never over for you, and your thoughts is gonna be your destiny manifest. So manifest greatness on yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Manifest positive thoughts and positive energy always gonna create your elevation. We in a time, y'all, where stuff's supposed to get a little tighter, enter and overstand. That's supposed to bring you closer to yourself and just make you realize that it was always you. You understand? And some people not gonna pass that test because some people can't stand to look themselves in the mirror. When you strip away all those outside facades and everything, and it's just you understand what I'm saying? People is having to look at themselves right now in the mirror because all of that money and all that shit you got don't mean nothing when the real stuff that's getting ready to come into play. Ashe, self-love, consciousness, for real, y'all, for real. You enter and overstand. And that's what the shadow work was for. That's what we done been doing this for. Yes, I agree, Susan. It will help us grow. We all are growing right now, y'all. We growing. If you let yourself grow, we growing in knowledge, we growing in experience. Ain't nobody that's on this earth right now never been through no apocalypse. We literally is going through it right now. You done heard about it, but that's somebody else's rendition of what it was, nigga. You literally living through it right now. The end and the beginning, the split, nigga. People wrote about it on tablets, the people that was left to write, or the tablets that was left that the people left, they were smart enough to etch their shit in stone. Just think about now. If when everything go here, you understand what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be much left to tell the story. Cause everything digital like it once was before. This ain't the first time this done happened, y'all. You know, another thing that's going on that I've been talking about is the empathic and the psychic attacks. That's true. Too many are stagnant until pushed to move and change. That's the truth. Look, some people ain't meant to see it. You understand? I really think Stedman that some of these people honestly is just figments of the program. You understand what I'm saying? Like they just on the program. They can't feel it, bro. Because anybody that could feel it know what's up right now. Ain't nobody had to tell me nothing about the black sun was here. Nigga, I done been feeling it. Ain't nobody got to tell me nothing about stuff quaking and all of that. I could feel it. Bro, you could tell that it's going all the way down. And, you know, you look to the side and you see these people doing every distraction. Let them be oblivious, y'all. Let them people be oblivious. You understand? Like, I feel like this. If you comfortably asleep, I'm not going to even try to disturb you for your nap. Because they happy to be that way, y'all. They happy, okay? They happy with that. So maybe that's their fate. And let them have it. You understand? But for the people like us that know what's going down, that's what I'm worried about right now. Because you ain't... like the time for worrying about them, bro. If they happy with that life, let them be happy. If they happy with nothing more than just this 3D, y'all, let them have it. You understand? Don't waste your energy on that. You understand what I'm saying? They gonna stay that way till the end, motherfucker. It's gonna be at the end, and you know, maybe that might be their fate to wake up at the very end. And then some people ain't never gonna wake up, like that lady who went to her desk and died. So you understand, it's just we in a time where it's getting really real out here, and it's survival of the fittest, bruh. The fittest mind, the fittest genetics, everything, you know. And you got to take care of yourself, because if you don't take care of yourself, ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. If you don't put the work and the time and the energy into your own soul right now, ain't nobody gonna do it for you, y'all. So what I'm saying is, what these people getting ready to strip everything away, all right, because it's gotta be stripped away. It ain't even just them. It's the frequency. It's gotta go. It ain't even them. They ain't got no control over this, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. They got the illusion of power, but they don't have no choice. This shit got to stop. It's done been decreed. It's before time's time, bro. It's finna stop, and some shit finna do what it's got to do. Period. Some shit can't go. You understand what I'm saying? Some shit can't go. We splitting. Some shit can't go. And you know, it's really got to be getting your mind there to enter and understand some of the stuff that you done gained attachments to wasn't real. and don't matter. You understand? The only thing that make it matter is your thoughts. Now, all of y'all know we done had these damn Home Depots, Walmarts, and all of them selling us all of this fucking poison shit from fucking China. Thank God that they can't sell us no more. You understand? So them shelves gonna be empty. You understand? When you go in there and you walk through there, just realize that everything that's empty on that shelf was something that was poisoning your ass. And whatever's there is something that's not. You see how that go? You see how that just went? What you think is bad is really good, because all that shit in Walmart got all kind of endocrine disrupting toxins and all kind of shit in it. All that shit at Home Depot and stuff, all of them farm tools and stuff like that got all kind of stuff that strip the land of minerals and all kind of shit like that. Then they got all kind of insecticides, pesticides and shit in there, poisons and stuff. Y'all, China done been sending all kind of shit over here to biological warfare since the fucking 70s, since they got the power to start shipping shit over here, y'all. So it's not as bad of a thing as you think that it is. It's actually a good thing, because you're going to see how much healthier your life going to get when all of them GMO foods and all that fake shit, you can't get to it. You understand? Some stuff got to be stripped away, but everything that's getting stripped away ain't for bad. If you ain't got access to them appeal vegetables and shit that's up in there, if you ain't got access to chlorinated meat, all of them goddamn food dyes and stuff like that, bro, for real, it's not a bad thing. That shit that come from China. And I'm talking about the dyes that they put in the plastics and everything, y'all. All that counterfeit shit, all of them damn cookwares and shit that you buy off of Temu and shit like that got all kind of fucking toxins and shit in it, yo, that cause cancer, bruh. I can't make this stuff up. So everything that's happening is not for bad. You just got to shift your mind and realize that, man, God take care of babies and fools, and so do the great mother. That's the way I look at it, bro. Because we done been out here some babies and fools. Every goddamn thing these people giving to us is something to poison us and stop our genetics, yo. Ain't nothing that they done did to help us. And that go for everybody, because if they trying to stop melanated beings, they trying to stop every being on the planet, bro, because our genetics was the first. So if they trying to stop us, they got to stop y'all, to everybody. Including nature, because our genetics is in nature. That's what they don't like. They so stupid and stuff, but they teach stuff so stupid, because even they teach you that certain creatures or whatever, that we got certain genetic codes or whatever that are similar in our backbone to plants, to animals, to everything, and then there's just a couple of base pairs in there or something that switched around or something that causes you to be a different type of species. So that means what then? That means that some of your genetic code is in all of it. And if a piece of your genetic code is in it, then you can harmonize with it. That's what they don't tell you. If you a melanated being and you got a soul, because you can exchange solar energy with it. And what is solar energy again, you guys? Intelligence. Didn't we just establish that? They even established that. You could look it up. It's on Google. Look it up. We absorb cosmic radiation from the sun, and it do stuff to your body. Cut stuff on, cut stuff off. Autonomic nervous system, hormones, HPA axis, all of that, brain, nerves, intelligence, bruh, come from the sun. This tree is getting cosmic intelligence. I'm exchanging cosmic intelligence with this tree and exchanging plasma energy. And with the plants and everything. And that's what they know, y'all. And that's the truth of the matter. Everything on earth was meant to harmonize with you. Like, I'm going to use this as an example, and then I'm going to go. Like, the other day, I was sitting and I was thinking, I'm like, around this time of the year, my hair always shed. Like, you understand, I have a time of the year where my locks always shed, you understand, or my hair, you understand, always shed hair follicles. And so today I was sitting and I was outside, you understand what I'm saying? And right now I got on my wig, but you know, that's because I'm broadcasting or whatever. But when I'm out, you know, just out, I have my hair, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, you know, when I'm harmonizing. So I was sitting under the tree and I just waved my hands through my hair, and like a little bit of my, like a little, just a little bit of hair, like, you know, broke off or whatever. Not like a lot, you know, like hair shed. And you understand, like my hair, it be the same, but it's just like some of it sheds, you understand? Okay. So I watched it, you understand? Now this is going somewhere, and then the hair landed over there. And then that's when it hit me, because I was out here under the sun and it made sense. I'm like, okay, so what causes hair to shed? Hair also sheds when what? When you are mineral depleted, right? When you need minerals, right? Where we get minerals from? The earth and from plants, right? What's in your hair? DNA, RNA, everything, right? All of the codes, including if you take any drugs or if you got any kind of sickness or anything, it's all in there, right? So it's information. So when I did like that with my hair, all the codes from what's going on with me shed and going into the earth. If I was out here planting vegetables, or if this tree was a fruiting tree, it will harmonize with my genetics that's getting in this earth, y'all. I'm just giving y'all the science behind why your hair shed. And then it could create fruit or vegetables enter and overstand that's got the correct codes to heal me. Do you understand where I'm going with this? I'm serious as hell. So something as little as shedding your hair, because you shed your hair in the house on inorganic shit, it can't do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But shedding hair is a sign of mineral depletion too. And wouldn't we be mineral depleted around this time of the year when our blood and our cells and everything have to renew? We using minerals. So your hair signaling the earth like, hey, I need these minerals. Can you make them? And that's what happened all over the earth, y'all. And that's why certain areas got certain different fruits and vegetables and shit like that. Because the people that was there, that was native to the land, the fruit modified itself to them, motherfucker. And you got all of these different type of vegetables and stuff, y'all. I'm serious. That's why Bill Gates took the seeds, y'all. He took the seeds, y'all, because the seeds is intelligence, and it heals us, nigga. Something as little as that, but it makes a difference, y'all. It makes a difference. So get outside and get in nature and shed some codes, bruh. Exchange some energy with the earth. Let the energy know where you at. You understand? Let the earth know where you at. The mycelium network and everything. Let nature harmonize with you and your genetics. Get out here and try to see if you could plant you some stuff for this summer or whatever, so you could have some cheaper options for food, because food gonna get sky high, you understand? And then also be doing yourself a favor, because if you growing it yourself, you putting your own genetic codes into that food. You understand what I'm saying? So it's gonna be that much even better for you. And you know, and that's all I'm here for, just to kick knowledge. You understand? Just to share knowledge, because y'all, this is our Garden of Eden, believe it or not. You understand? It's only what we created it to be. If you look at the earth and what's going on with the earth now, we can't be in dismay about this stuff getting destroyed, because we the ones that created it, and we know that something new need to come, because we did all of this stuff in our sleep. We need a planet that's going to work for us and work for our genetics, not for the genetics of aliens that's here trying to feed off of us. And soon, very soon, already right now as we speak, them bitches revealing themselves. So get ready for that, because that's getting ready to come too. All right, tribe. So do anybody got anything they want to share, or do anybody want to hop on before I go? I just wanted to come on here, you know, and spread positive energy, create elevation, let y'all see the tree. Ain't it pretty? Look at it. Augusta is a beautiful, beautiful place. It really is. It really is a beautiful place. It's a lot of stuff to harmonize with and stuff here and everything. So if ain't nobody got anything, I'ma let y'all go, because it's Saturday, you understand, and you know I don't want to hold y'all. So you guys, hold on, I'm getting up now. You guys, y'all, don't want to fall over. Y'all go in peace, power, and protection, though. Y'all stay dangerous. You understand? Get out here in nature. Get out here. Harmonize with you a tree. Just find you one. Just find you one. And y'all enjoy y'all day, okay? All right, y'all. Ashe. Peace and love.